Today we are visiting the Monastery of Daphne, around 11 kilometers outside the center of Athens. We shall be taking a typical Athenian bus. The driver stops to buy a koulouri from a street vendor. Something you can't picture seeing in countries like Germany or Austria. Sometimes you wonder if Greece is still in Europe. The Daphne is an 11th century Byzantine monastery in the north of Athens. It is situated near the forest of the same name, on the famous sacred way that led to the Eleusis. The Daphne Monastery is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a masterpiece of Middle Byzantine architecture and is especially noted for its sumptuous interior gold-ground mosaics made from pure gold. The Daphne Monastery was founded towards the end of the 6th century AD on the site of an earlier sanctuary dedicated to the god Apollo. In Byzantine theology, the church building was a symbol of the Christian universe, intended to reflect the splendor of heaven. Divine coincidence or providence, we were treated by an impromptu musical feast on our visit here. Christ Pantocrator, Lord of the universe, watching over all from the crown of the dome. He is depicted with a stern face and a threatening gaze, with only his head and shoulders shown. This medallion is recognized as representing exceptional artistic quality. It has been described as one of the greatest creations in art, and of all Pantocrators in the Byzantine lands, from Kiev to Kefalo, this one is the most awe-inspiring and convincing. Christ is surrounded by 16 prophets at the base of the dome, between the windows that illuminate Christ as a dominant figure in the church. A few of the columns of the Sanctuary of Apollo have been preserved. One of those 4 columns of the ancient sanctuary remains at the site, as it was reused for the construction of this monastery. The Daphne Monastery fell into decline after it was sacked by Frankish crusaders in 1205. It became a popular burial place for Christian knights. In 1821 it was deconsecrated and used as a barracks, and then as an asylum. But about 60 years later, in 1888, another round of restoration began. But just 1 year later, there were earthquakes, which required the Greek Archaeological Society to come in and help with some of the damage. The floor plan of the Church of Daphne is a simple Greek cross octagon, arranged with various levels of light and illumination. The upper church, particularly the dome, symbolizes the heavens, while the lower area symbolizes the earth. The exterior of the church has a cloison style, which is very common for Middle Byzantine churches in Greece.